us would probably answer no to this question. We tend to associate counting with numbers, symbols, or the math we learned in school. But studies in cognitive psychology suggest that the story of numbers is much older than humanity. Imagine a crow looking for food. In one spot, there is a small but safe supply. In another, the food source is larger but riskier. The crow doesn't have the time to count one by one, yet it consistently chooses the larger quantity. Now, let's take this idea into the lab. Crows are given 2 cups, one with 3 pieces of food, the other with 5. Researchers control the visual cues. Surface area, brightness, and total volume are equalized. Even so, the result remains the same. The crows make systematic decisions based on quantity. They choose not what looks bigger, but what actually is more numerous. This isn't unique to crows. Monkeys, dogs, pigeons, fish, and even bees. Many species can tell quantities apart in an approximate but reliable way. This ability is called number sense. The main goal of number sense isn't to count exactly, but to make an approximate estimate. In nature, this rough information is often enough to make critical decisions. For a hunting lion, quickly sizing up a herd of deer decides whether to attack or retreat. Similarly, animals living in groups need to guess if they outnumber a rival group before getting into a conflict. In many species, mothers may not know the exact number of their babies, but they notice immediately if one is missing. This is exactly what number sense provides. Rather than slow, perfect calculations, it gives fast and accurate enough estimates. And in the wild, speed is often what keeps you alive. This raises a question. What is the neural structure behind this behavioral skill? Studies with monkeys have given a clear answer. Specific neurons in the brain respond more strongly to certain amounts. For example, a neuron might fire most intensely for 3 objects, less for 2 or 4, and much less for 1 or 5. These neurons don't recognize numbers. They are finely tuned to magnitude. This forms the neural foundation of the approximate number system. In some primate studies, this system is even more impressive. At Kyoto University, a chimpanzee named Ayumu could memorize numbers shown on a screen for a split second and tap them in the correct order. In terms of speed and accuracy, he actually performed better than most human adults. Of course, this doesn't mean animals can do complex math, but it proves that sensitivity to magnitude is not uniquely human. The animal nervous system is extraordinarily sensitive to it. Human math develops by adding symbols and rules on top of this basic system, but the foundation is always there. Perhaps math is not a skill invented from scratch. Maybe we simply built our numbers upon a system of magnitude that nature established long before us.